Hello everybody and welcome to week 6 of the ENC Draft League Season 6. This week we're playing the Wilson Whimsicotts, Sigtrick, one of the best players here. He's also undefeated, just like me. We actually have the exact same record if we look at the standings. Me, Cullen, and Sigtrick all tied for first place on week 5. I think this might be the longest we've ever had 3 teams go undefeated. We've definitely had teams go undefeated all the way through regular season. That was me. Colin also, I think Season 1 went undefeated all the way through, and I can't remember any other seasons. I wasn't around for Season 2. Season 3, I know nobody went undefeated. Season 4, I did, and then Season 5 was singles, and I don't think anybody went undefeated singles. It was close. I think Glist lost last week to, which team was it? It was the Winterville Weaviles, I think. But this time we have 3 teams undefeated, all actually tied with +9 differential, which means 1-2-1 win, and then the rest 2-0 wins. If we look at Sigtrick's, which we can pull back up, his 2-1 was El Paso Ice Cube, one of the best teams. So unfortunately he's not doing very well, but I definitely think he's still, he's struggling, but I think he can still make playoffs pretty easily. So we'll have to see what happens there. Anyway, the matchup this time actually does not look great on first look. You see the team, you see, basically, the thing is, my team thus far has mostly been Kyogre centric. This time though, he has got, water resist, water immunity, and then turns into a resist with +1 special defense if it Terras, and then a second water immunity. Now the problem is that he's got, Arcanine and Mamoswine, 2 guys that, not very pleasant to bring into water types. I definitely don't think the Arcanine comes. But if Mamoswine comes, Sash Mamoswine's always good, like, regardless of what your opponent has. The Lunala is also really bulky and has Shadow Shield. And in fact, I think these 4 come, like, for sure. The last guys is kind of up in the air. I'm thinking, I was originally thinking probably, I do actually think that probably no Moltres, because I do have ice coverage here, electric here. This is just an electric type. This is an ice type. I think no Moltres probably. So I actually do think there's a chance it could be It's 2 of Mamoswine, Snorlax, and Tinkaton. I do expect the Lunala to be running Trick Room, because my team is quite fast and I have Tailwind. I don't have great ways to deny Trick Room. And if it's Trick Room, then, Snorlax could come. It's got great special defense, so it's actually pretty tanky and stuff like Kyogre and Zapdos. But, Sash Mamoswine's also pretty damn good. Yeah, so we can take a look at what I've done. We're starting off with the Kyogre. Originally, it was Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Calm Mind, Protect, which was actually, let me go to, not that, this. The Thunderbolt was there for this if it Terra Waters, but it also, hits, Flying is already hit by Ice. So it was really to hit this if it Terra Waters, and then this, just for neutral. But then I realized, I can actually just put Origin Pulse back on. The big thing I was worried about running a Water move is that this can redirect it, and I also don't want to accidentally heal one of these 2. But ultimately, the increase in damage is fucking massive. And compared to Hydro Pump, it actually just is stronger than Hydro Pump. I think if we do, yeah, there we go, it comes back. I've learned how to not get that messed up. It's stronger than or the same power as Hydro Pump, 5% more accurate. And it also can't be ignored by redirection. I do have to be careful of Wide Guard, but I still do have the Ice Beam and with Calm Mind boost to boost up. I thought about Terra Blast, but Grass doesn't hit that much, right? It hits Mamoswine and it hits this Terrad, but at that point, might as well just rather have the Thunderbolt, right? And then if I'm going to do that, I might as well just run Origin Pulse. Max HP, Max Defense, just for optimal bulk. 4 Special Attack gives me a guaranteed, with Modest, gives me a guaranteed 1-shot on Raging Bolt at +2, which is, the same as a 2-shot at unboosted. Yeah, just very strong. Terra Grass is actually great here because it'll Walt Ogerpon and resist Electric. The only downside is that it makes me weak to Poison and Ice, so I have to be careful about these 2. It also makes me weak to, Flying and Fire, but I don't think, at least the Arcanine I don't think is coming, and the Moltres I am not sure about. Next up we have Archaludon. We're running a negative speed IV and nature. This makes us slower, 2 points slower than min speed Lunala, because if he does do Trick Room, I'll be able to come in and underspeed it. The only thing is that if the Raging Bolt has even just neutral speed nature, I'll be slower than it, which kind of sucks. But I do have Tailwind on the team and Icy Wind on the team, so I think it's okay. But that's kind of unfortunate. But it makes me a lot better under the Trick Room mode. Draco Meteor, Electroshock, Dark Pulse, Body Press. Draco Meteor is for the Raging Bolt and just huge neutral damage into everything. Dark Pulse is pretty much just for Lunala. If the Shadow Shield's chipped, I can do so much damage to it. Like 80 to 90%, and it's still like 40% with Shadow Shield up. Electro Shot's just good solid damage, gives me a boost in the rain, and then Body Press is for stuff like the Snorlax and the Mamoswine. Also, it's just a move that I can click after I've Dracoed for just consistent damage. I'm not running Terra Blast because I don't really need the Fairy type attack. Fairy type attack is good here, but it's, Dragon already hits this, and this is already hit by Electro Shot. Next up, we got Serena with Loaded Dice. You'll notice it's 1 point faster than Archelodon, so I can technically boost up Archelodon with Bullet Seed. Not that I don't think I need to do that, because Sigtrick's team is quite special. At least all the guys I'm scared of are special, aside from, like, the Toxic Rogue. We got Bullet Seed, Triple Axle, Knockoff, Protect. We're missing 4 EVs, because, I don't really want to invest them in if I'm gonna lower the IV. I guess I could do... Sure, let's do that. Why not? Just to use all the EVs. Bullet Seed does over half to this. I like multi-hits into Lunala because the first hit breaks the Shadow Shield and the rest of them hit for full power. It does like 40 to 50%, probably just under 50% with all 5. Triple Axle is great into Bolt and Moltres. Question, do I want to go Terra Ice? Or I still like the Terra Water. Terra Water's... let's see, what is Water resisting? It's resisting Fire and Ice. I could also go like Terra Dark. Or Steel? No, I would want something that resists Ghost, which is just normal and dark, so I don't want to do that. Knockoff does good damage to Lunala. This amount of attack should... this will have Knockoff with an item and Shadow Shield up. It does, I think it's 40%, and then the next one will do 60%. So this will 2-shot Lunala with Knockoff. It also should kill every Mamoswine that's sashed, if I can either get Tailwind or, Icy Wind or something. Next up, we have... Zapdos. This is faster than Adamant Mamoswine, and it'll have Tailwind to boost up, Kyogre, let Origin Pulse just do a huge chunk. Citrus Berry should let me live 2 hits from, not Ogerpon in the rain, but Ogerpon out of the rain. Should let me live, I think it's 2 Thunderbolts from non-booster energy this. Should let me live 2 Moongeist Beams from this. Unfortunately, it does not let me live Icicle Crash into Ice Shard. I would have to switch one to Serena to dodge the Ice Shard. But yeah, just pretty solid. Terra Water, again, lets me just resist Iced. Is there a better type that resists Ice? I could do Steel, but that's... No, Water gives me a Water Resist, too, for this. That's the big thing, yeah. What else resists Ice? Ice resists Ice. I think Water's the best one. Next up, we got an Overquill. I almost said Ogerpon. Poison Jab, Crunch, Icy Wind, Protect with an Expert Belt. Poison Jab kills this. Crunch is just consistent damage into a lot of stuff. Kills the Lunala. And then Icy Wind I can use to break Shadow Shield, but it also can slow down a Sash Mamoswine and then let this go before it and kill it with a Swift Swim boost. Yeah, not much to say about the EVs. It just gets... I don't even need speed EVs. It's faster than everything on the team, unboosted. Notably, these two are faster than... I think the fastest thing... Let's see, actually. The fastest thing is Ogerpon. Wellspring. Make it max speed and then make it -1. Yeah, they're not faster than -1 Ogerpon, but they should be faster than, What about Mamoswine? Mamoswine... 88. Okay, they are... Oh, yeah! They're both slow. They're both faster than Adamant Mamoswine. That's really good, actually. The fact that they're slower than Min Speed this, but then faster than +1 Mamoswine. What about Archelodon? Because the big thing I noticed with Archelodon is that Body Press, yeah, does not kill. I would need a boost. So maybe it is worth going back to Flash Cannon. Oh, I can Draco Meteor. How much special attack do I have? 108? 108. Draco Meteor's doing 84. Let's put Overquill in. Take away this Life Orb. And then put Icy Wind. Is it doing, 16? No, it's not. Maybe Flash Cannon is worth it. But it would have to be over Dark Pulse, though, is the problem. That's better for Mamoswine, because then oh, but the problem is that this needs to be in rain to be faster. You know what? What if I just put speed EVs on it? But the problem is I don't want to go Intimidate, because then I'm not faster than this. 32, 133. Kind of fuck with that. I can probably never get faster than Jolly Mamoswine, though. 145. Yeah, no, I would have to go Jolly. Because, like, I could honestly then... the problem is I could just do, I could always go back to my old reliable pin missile strat. But I kind of like this. I'm going to test this a little bit, because this lets me lead these two. Last guy is Weavile with Icicle Crash, Knockoff, Low Kick, Fake Out. Fake Out is to help Kyogre get up a Calm Mind. Low Kick does like 90% to Mammothswine, so it'll kill after a Fake Out chip. Knockoff is for Lunala and just removing items in general, and then Icicle Crash is just an ice move to have for like stuff like Raging Bolt and Ogerpon and stuff. Unfortunately, this guy is a little bit weak to Thunderclap because I have 4 attacky moves, but hopefully I can switch or switch in this next to it to block one. Alright, I'm going to do some testing with the Overquill, and if I like that, then I'll keep that, but I might go back to my old sets. I might put this back to Dark Pulse and might put this back to Bulkier. So we'll figure that out. But I'll hop into the battle if this is correct. Alright, here we go. Pretty much everything I expected with a Moltres instead. Let's deny open team sheets. Let's do this. He's probably got it, though, before me. Bam! Got it before him. Good luck, have fun. This is best of 3. Yes, it is. Okay. Let's see. What did he not bring? No memo. No memo's very good. Let's think about this. I mean, Colin and I both agreed that we thought he would set up Trick Room. I think I like these two. Then in the back, Serena's a lot less necessary with... Well, the problem is this was a memo before, in my testing. Serena's much worse than a Moltres. Even though they both hit for super effective, it doesn't hit this back for much of anything. I guess I can use a Triple Axle, though. I think I will bring the Stapler, because Electroshock gets better. And then last one, the problem is if it's Trick Room, I've never really liked bringing this in the back. Maybe Serena is still to play. Maybe. I'll bring Serena. Serena's good into Ogerpon in the back. Not lead Ogerpon, though. Toxicroak and a Raging Bolt. Okay. I think I can't just double protect. Ignore Fake Out. This is not Booster Energy, which means it could be Assault Vest. Maybe I just switch to this. Then Hurricane? Is that bad? I kind of like that. Maybe Tailwind is better. The problem is that I wish I had Covert Cloak, actually. I should have probably thought about this a little bit more. I mean, I could also just switch in this and then get Tailwind up. Wait, hang on. I actually kind of like that more. Because, yeah. Like I said, Serena is relatively expendable. So being able to get some amount of value out of it is nice. Maybe the damage on this is just better. We would immediately find out if it's Assault Vest. Plus, I can always just Tailwind next turn. I didn't even look. Yeah, Dark is kind of what I expected. Electric for damage. Dragon Fairy Dark. Yeah, pretty much all what I expected. Hurricane or Tailwind? I like Hurricane. Sash. Okay, that's really good to know. Okay, I did take that. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Dry Skin. Yeah, very glad I got the damage early. Don't like being down on one, but I am getting a Calm Mind here. Toxicroak could protect. Honestly, is Thunderbolt better? No, perfect. That's an amazing Hurricane. That's a fucking amazing Hurricane. I do live another one. Oh my gosh, this is great. This is great. Let's Calm Mind again. I will Hurricane that. Would I rather get a... Yeah, I'll Para or Confuse. This is a higher chance, so I'll go for it. Break that. Give me another one. Trick Room up. This is fine. Oh, it's that. That's funny. Man, I think I could just double protect. Moonshist Beam. And Dragon Pulse. Cool. I could have had a turn with Zapdos, but I didn't actually need it. Let's Ice Beam and Hurricane. We'll find out if the Raging Bolt is AV or not. If it lives, it's got to be like AV, though. Yeah, like if you take the AV off, it just dies. Should live that, yep. Oh, that was Lunala Thunder. That's really funny. Okay, oh, I did crit, unfortunately. That sucks for him, but I actually kind of would have liked to know whether or not it was going to be the other item. I kind of would have liked to know that. Actually, I'll double the Toxicroak just to make it gone. Thunder on this, and Moongeist Beam and Trick Room. This has shown just Poison Jab. Okay, Moonshist Beam. Oh, he got the crit too. Oh my god. That's terrifying. Okay, but at this juncture, he would need another crit to win, so I think we're okay. He has not Terra'd yet, so he could technically whip out a Terra Fairy, right? Yeah, so I guess I will Flash Cannon again. Yeah, okay, we're good. All right, now what is he gonna change? He's the Ogre. The Toxicroak in game 1 is very good for him. Maybe I just lead this with these two in the back. Serena was not doing much for me. Yeah, I like that. I think that's good. Toxicroak did not show Fake Out either time it came in, so maybe it isn't. The Raging Bolt, I am a little bit suspicious that it might be AV. The problem is that I don't... Would I have won without the crit there? I would have... Yeah. No, if neither... I would have rather neither of us crit, obviously, but I will take a game 1 win. I would have liked the information, though. Let's figure out what he's gonna do. He might go harder into the Trick Room. No, the Trick Room is just like, I don't know. I feel like he could maybe make a Moltres adaptation. But the problem is he should just be bringing, like, his physical attackers. That's his only real way to muscle through this Kyogre. Let's find out. Raging Bolt. And Tinkaton did come. Okay. Terra, Calm Mind, and we'll fake out the Tinkaton. We're doing 58 with Icicle Crash, that's good. We saw no Life Orb, we saw no Choice Specs because it changed moves. I really feel like it's gotta be AV. Unless maybe like Leftovers or something. Or did it show a Citrus Berry? AFC Brain had a Citrus Berry. No, I one-shot it. Yeah, I wouldn't have had a chance to eat a Citrus Berry. I would like to keep this Weavile around because I feel like maybe he's got Moltres in the back. I don't know, though. It's Covert Cloak. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's bring in the Stapler. Let's Calm Mind. And do I drop a Draco? I could drop a Draco. It lived. Yeah, that's gotta be AV, right? If it lived. Let's see. Because I am EV to kill it. Make it normal. Salt Vest. It did. That is a high roll on AV. Protect. Does Body Press kill from here? 50% chance to kill. Draco guaranteed one-shot. Oh, but that's neutral. Draco is still guaranteed one-shot. What about Terra Electric? 25% chance? He's not gonna Terra that. Yeah, okay. How much is this doing to this? 20%? That sucks to have to go for that, but it's still the best thing to do. Oh, that hits both. I forgot that hits both. Oh, wait, the Moltres is faster than the Tinkaton. How much are you doing to Tinkaton? 36? That's, yeah, my best move. Yeah, I like that. Although, maybe the Moltres protects. Because Zapdos is threatening a one-shot on it. What's the Terra type on it? It's Terra Dragon. I like this. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, they both just died. Wait, why did... Oh, wait. Fire Rat did 43. Was that a... Oh, it was... I'm stupid. I didn't account for that. Yeah, that's my bad. That's my bad. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, Tinkaton's a problem, dude. Do I even want Kyogre? I could bring Weavile plus... the problem is I'd love to, hit the other thing. What did the Tinkaton... It was Gigaton Hammer? Hangnail's KFC brain. And these two in the back. Take out Tailwind. Yeah, I like that. That'll... Tailwind doesn't change much. It should be Fake Out on my Zapdos. Okay. Icicle Crash. Now that does 70% to 80%, not a KO. 70 plus 10 from Thunderbolt is not a KO. The Hurricane damage would change it though. Although it's gotta protect here, right? Feels crazy to switch though. But surely it protects, right? Yeah, I think so. Actually, I could switch in this, and then does Hurricane 2-shot? 26? Why is this taking so little? Why is this taking so little damage? Oh, because it's like super bulky. It can't be that. Let's just try like 100 and then make it modest. 35? What about Kyogre Ice Beam? 50? I think it is protect. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Can't Gigaton again. Ice Beam Hurricane into that slot. Oh, the Citrus Berry. I forgot about the Citrus Berry. Oh, shit. I forgot about that. Oh, he gets Berserk twice? Oh, wait. It's okay. It's okay. We're fine. We're fine. I bring in Hangnails again. He's definitely protecting the Moltres. No, he didn't protect? Oh wait, we're fine, we're fine. Just fake out. Does kill it, but he's just gonna protect it. I should live a Gigaton, right? There we go. Now I double protect. How is this thing faster than my Zapdos? I guess because I'm not max speed Zapdos. Wait, how is it outspeeding my Zapdos? Thunderbolt should be a KO. Wait, I Thunderbolted it right last game. No, I didn't. How much did I do? Ice Beam did 57. That is in range for this. That's on a higher end. I do like the Thunderbolt into that. Although he's probably just protecting, right? think he protects Trick Rooms. Is it bad to switch in Weavile in the Trick Room? Did it show Hurricane last game? Yes, it did. Calm Mind and then switch Weavile to get a kill. With Fake Out? Is Fake Out killing? Kind of. Yeah, it's a good roll too. Calm Mind. Yeah, I like that, I think. I want to see Protect Trick Room here. Ah, no Protect. Damn it. He's in my head. And the crit. Okay. Okay. I don't even think this changes much. I guess I can Terra Fairy. It doesn't change much. Yeah, there's the Protect. Okay. There's my crit. Great. Oh, Para! Crit Para! Alright, stay parried forever. Okay. Alright. My win con has been spotted. It's called Keep the Lunala Paralyzed for All of Eternity. And by the skip to end, I'd assume that didn't happen. Good games to Sigtrick. I'm very proud of the game one. I think almost everything went correctly for me game one. The Fake Tears Take-A-Ton was a great tech by him. Game 3, I just got a couple of key turns wrong. I think if I gotten any of the protects correct, I got like one or two of them correct, but I needed to get a protect correct on the turn where I switched in Weavile and was going to go for a fake out kill. Was what it came down to. I actually don't understand how that was faster than my Zapdos. My Zapdos is hitting... Oh, it's only 146. Yeah, he must have been timid max speed. Yeah, that's interesting. Because my Zapdos is only faster than... Yeah, it's only that fast, which is faster than Mamoswine. So, well done. Well done to Sigtrick. Anyway, that was honestly kind of an expected loss. He's a great player. I didn't put as much time as I could have into the matchup because I'm already guaranteed playoffs. So, oops, sorry. We're both guaranteed playoffs, so it doesn't change much whether I win or lose. But I'm still going to be locked in for the last couple because I do want to beat Colin. I also do want to just secure a top 8 spot, so that's very nice. It would be, or a top 4 spot, I mean, so that I can get to pick my opponent. So again, good games to Sigtrick. And luckily I didn't have to show too many of my tricks because we will probably, chances are, be playing in playoffs. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be exciting if that happens. Yeah, and stay tuned next week when we'll be taking on the New York Ninetales.